Welcome to Banff National Park. So when you arrive at the airport, you have a couple of ways to get to Banff. I am taking one of their shuttles out to Banff. It's about an hour away from Calgary. It costs around $80 per way. So they booked that for me. It's been slick as snot trying to get through border crossings. I think it took me a max of 15 minutes to get through the border and to collect my bag. But you can also take public transport if you don't want to pay for the shuttle. But the most efficient and I think cost-effective way is to just grab the shuttle. One piece of advice is before you board the Brewster bus or the Pursuit bus to go out to Banff, make sure you check in at the counter inside the airport. They will direct you to the correct place to pick up your bus. They have both group buses and private escorts, so just keep that in mind. The drive out is pretty and relaxing, and Canadians are so nice. So get ready for a great time. The Mount Royal Hotel is a great place to stay right in the heart of Banff. They do have parking available, but it is first come, first serve. Starting our trip off here at the Mount Royal Hotel. I'll get into the history and all the amenities here in just a second, but I'm just checking into my room. This is nice. Look at the view. It's really quiet in here too with being right by the street. All right, so it looks like they've got coffee, they've got 2 beds, there's a little desk, a lamp. There's the bathroom. Our first culinary stop was at Brazen, part of the Pursuit, Banff and Jasper restaurants.
It's the smoking warden named after Wild Bill Payto himself. Ex-British military man, surveyist, warden, all around hardened mountain gentleman.
So this is the chef of the restaurant at Brazen here.
Hi, my name is Dan Jurica. I've been the chef here for almost a year. I opened up the restaurant in June 14th of last year. We wanted to do a twist on a 1925, but more of a modern twist with classics. So I've been taking the items like sort of tomatella carpaccio is basically a caprese salad. I've taken dishes such as Spanish dishes like the tuna toast, which is basically a tuna monedito, and switched to that. Yeah, it's just very fun plates. I like to play with things and make things a little bit out of their element, make people feel a little uncomfortable, but also comfortable with the food. And yeah, that's where my strategize with the culinary side of it is.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
Shishito peppers about 1 in 7 are spicy.
All right, we're going for the ginger beef. Now, I can't eat peppers, so they took the peppers off, but they say that they are like fiery hot. The sweet is so good. This smoked tofu mousse with dill pickle seasoning, it is a must. It is off the chain good, and I don't use that lightly.
I was driving away from where I parked it, and literally there was a bear on the side of the road, so I just opened up my double doors, and I've got a picture of it from like BDU away. Yeah, but I have my hand ready to go to be like, open the door, but yeah, it was literally that close. So.
The strawberry fields with sorbet, a rhubarb compote. Oh, that mint with the texture added with the almond slices is so good. Magic! The Mount Royal Hotel has each of these wings that are themed after the buildings that they put together to create the hotel. They also do have accommodations for people in wheelchairs. So the hot tub here closes at 10 p.m. So I'm gonna try and go up and just show you guys what it is. So the hot tub is actually up on the 5th floor and all the rooms are on the 1 through 4, but it has a great view, oh my gosh, of the mountains. If you want to be near the hot tub, go on the Cascade Wing. So because this hotel is kind of centered around mountaineers and honoring the past, they actually have like a small little exhibit that with some artifacts. So I'm here talking to one of the staff, Marco, and he's gonna give us some local insiders tips of places to go while you're here. He just showed me a private karaoke lounge that looked super fun. High Rollers Bowling Alley.
Across the street right now has a very awesome steak and lobster combo for $49.99.
Okay.
So that's pretty awesome for this valley here.
Oh, okay.
And Maple Leaf has got awesome service, like high-end service. I really love it there. And then another one that's really, really good that I was telling you about earlier is Hello Sunshine. That was the one with the private karaoke clubs.
Oh, cool. And this is like a lounge, restaurant, whatever?
Yeah, that's the one with the karaoke private booths and stuff. St. James Gate is a wonderful place. They have live bands, but they also have Guinness, and I do believe they serve it warm, which is a lot of places don't do that.
Yeah.
So that's a really, if you want a really quick piece where all the drunk people end up, it's Aardvark Pizza afterwards.
Aardvark?
Pizza.
Aardvark Pizza. What a cool name.
Single slice pizzas all around. They're banging that time.
That's cool.
Rose and Crown has live music.
Rose and Crown?
Which is just down the street from us.
Oh,
Rose
cool.
and Crown, it's above street level, but they always have live bands and they always are hot. Always hot. But it's got, as
The
you
Bluebird?
can see, yeah, it's got open spaces and it's really, really, really cool. What do you think of the Bluebird? The Bluebird?
Yeah, the restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually love it. I went there for my friend's last day in Banff.
Yeah.
He loved it. Got the seafood pasta. Very good.
Oh, cool.
Wonderful, my man.
Thank you.
So there's a Cake Steakhouse bar downtown, and there's a Cake up over on...
He gave some amazing recommendations, but I had an early morning, so I was off to bed. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is currently 10:58 p.m. and there's still like light along the horizon. The sun hasn't fully set. And look at how many people are on the street. Like there's people walking their dogs because I guess Banff is super dog friendly, but people are still out and about and it's like a never-ending summer evening. So this is me signing out on the first day in Banff. Tomorrow we are actually going on the Icefields Parkway, which I'll show you in another video. It's so nice to just sit here and drink your coffee and be able to look at the sun rising up over the mountains. And the coffee's good. Cheers. You don't have to go far in Banff to see wildlife. Sometimes they come right to your door. To Banff, a beautiful outdoor dream world that is a UNESCO heritage site right along the Bow River. It was first inhabited by the Nitsappi, or the Blackfoot Confederacy, and the Piikani, Wesley, Tunitsi, and Metzy First Nations of Alberta, and they played an essential part in both the survival and the development of the city today, sharing their knowledge and history with visitors. I highly recommend stopping by the Buffalo First Nations Museum, where you can see the effect and influence the First Nations had on developing this area. Banff was settled by a Scotsman in 1883 who was here with the Canadian Rocky Railway, and within the first year the town grew by over 100. The next big growth happened when Banff Springs Hotel was established near the Hot Springs Reserve in 1888. Today it has over 4 million visitors per year, surpassing Yellowstone in the USA. After a bit of history, I was a little hungry, and there are plenty of places to choose breakfast items if you just wanted something quick and early in the morning. There are a few places for those early morning hikers. They do have roam buses in Banff that are available. They have either a day pass or a system-wide pass, and that system-wide pass is around $25 in Banff that have all sorts of outdoor gear. If you forget anything, or different eateries, it's becoming very much a foodie town to visit. Make sure to bring layers of clothing when you visit Banff, and stop in at the Christmas store for a little souvenir. So if you're looking for some of the family-friendly hikes, you have Sleeping Buffalo Mountain right behind me, or Tunnel Mountain. That one has the Tunnel Mountain hike that is considered a moderate hike on all trails. Some people report it can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to get all the way to the top, because it is a pretty steep grade with some switchbacks. The other one is Johnston Canyon. Now that is one of the more touristic, popular ones, but it has a very level incline to the lower falls and is free to go to, other than the bus to get there. The other one is just a stroll over to Bow Falls, which we're going to now, obviously right along Bow River. I have to go and meet my group, which I'm here with Pursuit, and they're taking us to some of the best places to eat and stay here in Banff and Jasper National Park, but I won't be able to do some of the hikes here, so darn, I'll have to come back, right? But I'm gonna go try and find Bow River Falls. Oh, there's Bow River. So I found a game trail. You can kind of see it's a little worn out in this area, and then that's deer hair. So they're coming to get a drink. My gosh, this place is like something that you see in dreams. Like, it's making me a little bit emotional, because this is the kind of place when you have hard days, you imagine to bring you peace. So sorry, maybe it's just that I got up really early and went to bed really late, but I feel very lucky to be here right now, and just kind of feels like everything came together to be here. So it's kind of funny. I'll share a little bit more about why I think that, but yeah, it's beautiful. Look at this little guy. Hey, buddy. Hey. Can you hear them? I can hear the balls. Nature just does something for me, you know? I feel like no matter who you are or what religion you believe, there's just something spiritual about feeling connected to this earth. Oh my gosh. Look at that river raging. Looks like we got some stairs. Of course, you have the other very popular touristic spots like Lake Louise, where they have just announced that parking there is no longer available, so make sure to get that Roam pass that will take you there. You also have places like Moraine Lake with the beautiful blue waters, and Lake Minnewanka for the boat tour of that lake, as well as I mentioned before, Johnston Canyon for the gorgeous waterfalls and the family-friendly hiking. So if you have any questions about things to do, where to stay, where to eat in Banff, please let me know in the comments down below and which area you are most likely to visit. I will see you guys in the next one, where we will be touring the Icefields Parkway on our way to Jasper.